man. Jeez, man. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. I'm sore as shit, man. Oh. Wasn't even thinking about shit. I'm so fucking, like, sore, man. From my fucking session. What the fuck is this? Okay. Right. So, I've basically got to figure out what is there any other aspects that we need. Another thing that I want to do is I want to try and get a malignant heart for that. So let's go here whilst we're TPing. There we go. Let's get that on. Right. Well, essentially, the best place apparently is just to farm these.
I need time to do that.
Yeah, this is supposedly the best one. Apparently, this is the best one to do to potentially get the Wrathful Malignant Hearts. Supposedly, anyway. So.
I'm not ready yet.
I thought it could be interesting to try. Kingslayer. Looks like a cool blade. So is that Devious or might be Devious this one? No, it's Brutal, this one. Alright, there we go. Forces, so what were we gonna do? Well, there was that, and then there was Standalone, right? That we were looking at, yeah. So there's this one, Death's Reach, and then Standalone that we want to get next. I probably should have done that the other way around, and I could always still switch it. Just have, what's it called, Standalone first, so we have the resistance at least. Yeah, and then have that after. Move. Alright. Retry. Enemies drop gold when hit. Well, apparently they buffed this greed shrine. I'm not going to lie, I think they should have either just changed it or made it pretty dirty. They should have really buffed the living fuck out of it. And the only reason I say that is because, I'm going to be honest, like the amount of gold that they make you go through on this game, like I feel like they should be a little bit more giving with how much they give you back. So from like greed shrines and stuff. Maybe they will, maybe it will actually start scaling, I have no idea. But, oh, that's a perfect time for that. See you, buddy. You're screwed. Can't use that. Can't use that. What we got here? Saki Decrepify. Yeah. That dude's doing some fucking weird shit, man. Oh, nice, it stunned him on the rock, though. Man, those suppressors are a fucking bitch to deal with. I see what people mean, like when people were saying that this class struggles with suppressors. Just because of the way that it's built, because you can't actually deal with them. That's tough. Critical, yeah. Critical strikes electrically charge the enemy for 2.5. Then this is a vicious, but which I do want to try, but I don't have more than one vicious. I was hoping to get one, to be honest with you, but not so easy to get vicious. Not so easy to get a second vicious for some reason. You know, that guy got murdered. That one's brutal, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. 10.5% of incoming damage is instead suppressed when you use a defensive subterfuge or a macabre skill. All suppressed damage is amplified between and explodes, dealing 6,200 fire damage to nearby enemies. Well, the fact that you could actually negate 20% of your damage and then release it as a burst, even though you don't need to. The fact that it has a chance of suppressing 20% of the damage is interesting, because it means you outright just take 20% less damage, right? If it's suppressed. That's interesting. I mean, we can still use, I think we have some evoker ones. I don't know what this one requires. It might be brutal or vicious, we'll see. We can do the brutal one. We don't have the wrathful, sadly. And then we got a devious one back. That's not bad. Which is Baron. That's Barrier Gen. Well. The easiest way for us to get a Wrathful would literally be to craft them. To try crafting them. You can get one to spawn in there. It just has to be a white one instead of like a dark blue or like reddish one.
I need more time.
Right, let's see what's going on then.
I need more time.
Heavy gloves. No. There's one. That's a devious. we go. Yeah. I think sometimes you can actually proc this whilst also getting the tentacles from, because it seems like the hentai tentacles take time to actually cast, and so you actually can blow them up sometimes whilst also casting hentai, which is interesting. Hey, get off me. Come off you boys. Try this tunic. Need to go right up here.
I'm not ready yet.
Grab that. Yeah. Trigger that. No. Screw it myself in. Devious. That is... I don't even know what that one is. That's brutal, that colour. Yeah. Oh. Pretty much the same, I'd have thought, yeah. That one where it suppresses actually could be quite interesting. Well, mine only, that one only does 10%, but... Which one is it? Is it a... What do I have in this? Is this brutal, this one? This is brutal, right? Is it vicious? No, that's vicious. Which one was the... No. Yeah, this is brutal. Should we try it? Because I can actually put it in over the Decrepify one, which I don't really think is all that. I'm going to do that. So, basically, the idea that we're looking at is that this should take 10.5% of the incoming damage that we would do and basically store it up and then fucking blurt it back out for like 6,000 odd damage, which bear in mind, obviously, scaling with the fact that my biggest hit is like 14k right now, which isn't like crazy. I know most of the time I'm not hitting that, like under the right circumstances. Yeah. That actually could be quite good. Because the thing is, it goes up to 20%. So if you get nearly a max roll one, that basically converts 20% of your incoming damage, all types of damage, removes it, and then regurgitates it. That's vicious. Put that malignant heart in. Nope. That'll suck him in. Oh, what a perfect suck, bro. That's so unlucky for him. Tier 23. What are you giving us? Every fight says while above 60% life. Core skills cost 179 life instead of your primary resource. Skills that consume life deal 22%. Okay, so that's like if you was using the Bloodlance one. If you was doing like a Bloodlance build, you'd use that. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. Well, this is a Bone Spear build, not a Bloodlance build, so... I'm not even sure if that makes Bloodlance viable or not. I have no real idea. I mean, considering the fact that it basically well, the thing is the one thing that I would say about it is, if you actually deal 16 fire damage just randomly whenever a crowd control effect is removed from you. Because if you actually read it, it says skills that consume life deal 22% increased damage. That's the max roll. But here's the problem with that. It doesn't actually say that it removes the cost of life from that. So, for example, Blood Lance would still cost life, but it would just also do 22% more. And the thing is with how hard it is to survive as it is right now, I'm not entirely convinced that you'd be able to take that damage plus survive. I don't know. Especially when you consider that they just nerfed armor as well. And they still haven't fixed any of the resistances. I feel like it's going to be harder to survive, so you're going to have to build in a certain way to actually make that work. This Electrify one that I have is quite good, so I'm going to save it. So, is there any in here that I don't really want? Well, that one seemed interesting. These I've kept for obvious reasons. This one here, I think the other one I have is better. Where is it? Oh, this one's better. So, I don't want that. I don't want that. No. No. Okay. Just looking at what we can salvage. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that you become immune, yeah. I mean, it's 2.28 to 19. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a low charge time. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. That other Electrify one we have is better, but it requires a vicious slot, and I like the auto cast because it casts corpse tendrils multiple times, which keeps groups of mobs stunned. Allows you to rebuild your resources and stuff, so. Right. To be able to do it, a vicious malignant invoker. Yeah. Evoker of Arshan. I mean, you may at one point be able to do it, but you can't. I can't do it now. You need sigil powder for this. Oh, okay. Maybe this is the special boss. I don't know, because if you actually read it, yeah. This one, Chancer of Wrathful. Well, this one contains a random caged heart with a chance at Wrathful Heart. We might as well just do this one then, right? Actually, yeah, because this one costs double. So let's do like... But then again, if the odds are lower... Yeah, we got Devious, Brutal, Brutal, which is 12.5% incoming damage. Employ 250% dealing. This one was a lower roll, but yeah. I mean, you could try it. I mean, I can always just go get more of them, right? Let's just do that. We'll just do 6 of them. Let's see what sort of odds we get. We did not get one single... Oh, we did get one Wrathful. And it's one we want. There we go. It's gain 21% attack speed. Core and basic skills have a 16% chance to fully restore your primary resource. Right, and every 20 seconds you gain a barrier, absorbing 247 damage. Not bad. That's what we was looking for. Now, I'm going to leave it off for now. Because that shit's not that easy to get. No. No, that's a max roll one. I don't want that. I can keep this version of this because I've only seen this a couple times. So, get rid of that. That. Keep that. Obviously, keep the Wrathful. No. 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 And then no. Okay. And then we'll keep the... I won't put the Wrathful on right now. I'm very curious to just mess around with this one for now. Because I like the concept. I mean, I think you will need to run the Wrathful. Like, what you'd probably run is this. Because instead of this resource game one, you take that Devious out. And you might run... Well, this is a Devious slot. But what you'd probably run is a Wrathful in your neck piece. Right? Doesn't matter where you run them. And then you run Vicious and then potentially something else. A Vicious something. One of these Vicious ones has got to be a best in slot. And then it's either a Brutal for this, or something else. You know what I mean? Well, we're just gonna... We'll keep them for now. You know, I don't think... They're not taking up an insane amount of space, and we're not keeping any items right now. Okay, it cost us all our resources, but we got a wrathful version of what we were looking for. That's always nice. The real question is, what do we do now? Because we got to get to 50. I don't know if they use that one. Wind shear. Basic skills, gain 15% attack speed. Basically just looking to see, descend a chance to be stunned. Have a 15% chance to be stunned for 1 second. I don't know about that one. %1 chance to reduce its... No, there's no point to that. Critical strikes grant 8% movement speed for 1 second. I wonder if that would be useful. I might actually go get that, because the thing is, I'm wondering if... Because when you're critting a lot more, they probably don't run it, but I'd be curious to just go and grab it just in case. It's something to consider for a bit of extra speed. Because you never know when you're going to be able to learn more about the build, and potentially the build you're running, you might be able to swap stuff in and out. It depends. So I won't be doing that at the start, though. I'll pretty much just be sticking to the... What the fuck? I just ran past that goblin. Oh, he's already gone. We missed him because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's on me, that one. That's an oof on my part, but not like they really do that much anyway. They're apparently buffing the goblin drop rate because it's so shit, which it is. They said they also were thinking about adding different types of goblins. I think they should. I think there should be like obol goblins where you get like the obols for that bitch. Goblins for gems, goblins for gold. I really don't understand why there's not. Like I say, one thing that confused me with this game over everything else is the fact that this game somehow has less stuff in it than Diablo 3. Which has always been weird to me, because by any reasonable logic, they have Diablo 3, right? They have all the source code for Diablo 3. The engine is built on everything. So basically, their starting point should have been the end of Diablo 3, right? But somehow they've made a completely different game that has none of like the core like Easter egg features or anything. There's no Whimsyshire as far as anyone knows. There's potentially no realm for the goblins either. Like, that's definitely been hinted at in quests. There's like that quest where I went back after I killed that goblin and handed that in for some obols. That guy talks about an area, a dimension where the goblins store all their loot that they collect from people. So I think maybe in the future they definitely would be exploring something like that. But what I don't get is why it's not already in the game. I mean, the fucking area was already built. Do you know what I mean? All they had to do was just kind of spruce it up a little bit. And like all the different types of goblins, they already all existed. So I don't know if it's a situation where the game was so old that they had to rebuild it on a better engine, and then maybe that engine just didn't support a good portion of what content was in Diablo 3. I really have no idea. I'm kind of, you know, cusping at straws here, because what I can't understand is why that stuff doesn't exist in the game when it existed in Diablo 3. I don't understand where it went. You know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. Because you'd think at a bare minimum, everything that was in Diablo 3, or most of it, would also be in this game. Like, I can understand not having the primals and stuff, but like the different types of goblins, for example, the goblin shrines and stuff like that, like, where's all that stuff? It's like, it doesn't make any sense because it was already in the game. It was already built. That's what's so odd about it, but I don't know. Real weird. I'd be very curious to know where all that stuff went. It's not really, well, it's partly a criticism, but it's more of a curiosity statement. Like, I'm just curious where all of that content went, because that should all be in this game, and then they should have added on top of it or mutated it in some way to change it. So I'm just very confused as to where it all went. Because it's like they obviously they opted to get rid of it or couldn't implement it for some reason, right? Which is fair. You know, that shit happens, but I'm just curious where the heck it went. That's all. Because it just seems a bit weird, you know what I mean? That we've started off with... But Diablo 3 has Whimsy Shire, it has a secret cow level. Now, the cow level may exist. I'm not sure if anyone's really found it yet. I haven't seen any posts on it that someone's found it. I think they're getting closer, but I'm not sure. But for all anyone knows, there may not even be a cow level. They know that there's hints to one, but it may not even be in the game yet. It might just be somewhere where you can get really close to the point of where you can get it, but it's just not even there. And I think Whimsyshire might be the same thing, or like not Whimsyshire, the little goblin rings. A similar concept. I'd be interested to know where all that content went, or a reason why it couldn't be added. Because there may be a genuinely like just regular reason why it couldn't be added, but I'm just not really sure what that would be, except for like maybe game engine incompatibility or something like that. That would be like one of a guess at best. Maybe they used a different game engine for this. I mean, I doubt it, considering it just looks like Diablo 3 with better graphics. And the movement's not that much better. It's a little bit better, but it's nothing special. So I would imagine they used a similar version of the same game engine and just updated it. Maybe. I'm just more out of curiosity more than anything. Right, nice, we got him stunned. So we'll bounce off this wall. Nope, I missed. There we go. What we got here? Minus 47, we've got a Malignant Heart, Devious, I think. Yeah.
I need more time.
It's so satisfying when like you get a massive group of mobs and they all get pulled into that. Doesn't happen too often, but it's, yeah. Okay, well we know where the other one is, so we just simply have to go and find the pedestal now. The one class I'm very interested in, well, besides this one, obviously, is the Druid. I'm curious to see, like, to the level, because I've seen how crazy a Druid can be. But I also am worried because I know that it takes a lot to get it there. You need specific uniques and everything to get it to where it's actually very good. Which concerns me, because drop rate is, no, my drop rate's alright. It's not, I'm not the luckiest person though. Maybe it's not that hard to get, maybe that's also a possibility, so. Because it would likely be the werewolf build that I'd go with, so. Oh, I'm not going anywhere, but I feel that fly. There we go. I think if I was going to take the Butcher on, I'd probably need standalone. Maxed out, at least. Just to help. I think also having a suppressor gem like this would also be helpful. Because this gem is interesting because not only does it spew damage out, because what it says, well, understanding it, it just says incoming damage, 10%, 10% of incoming damage is instead suppressed when you use a defensive macabre. You can't spit it out unless you use a defensive skill. I wonder if there's anything that classes as a defensive skill on this class. Yeah. Okay. So what else would be? That's Corpse and Corruption. Alright. That's obviously a core skill. Fair enough. And that's a basic. Okay. That's Curse. Corpse. Yeah. And then Ultimate. So I would have to use Blood Mist. I'd have to use Blood Mist to release it. But to be honest with you, it's not that necessary anyway, because if you actually read it, even if you don't release the damage, which you could, like on a boss and stuff, if you ever, but even if you don't release the damage, the 10% still suppresses. It still suppresses 10% of all damage taken. So when you read it, understanding that means it's still going to reduce your damage taken by up to 20%. So, and I think that the percentage that might change is it may go higher. I don't think it will go higher though, because suppressing more than 20% might be kind of ridiculous. Unless suppressing doesn't particularly mean wiping out entirely. Do you know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure when it says suppressing if that means completely wiping the damage out or doing something else with it. It says, you know what I mean? Because I'm more thinking like the suppressor auras, where if you're outside of that suppression zone, you don't do damage. And I'm wondering if that's kind of how it treats the 10%, where it just takes 10% of the damage and just removes it, but I don't know for sure. Oh, that was a fucking nice hentai pulled up. Need to get some more corpses down to my hentai tent. Go, hentai tentacle, go! Go! Last wave. Sword and headpiece.
I'm not ready.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Maybe. Charge, no, you're marksman. Maximum essence per active minion, that's useless. Blood Lance deals 15% increased damage to its primary target. We don't use Blood Lance, so. For a bone spear build, anyway. I'm just looking to see if anything else is on the map that we can get. I don't know if there's really anything else that this class uses, so probably not. I mean, we've got quite a few now, so no, I don't think so. This is some at the very bottom here, but I don't think so. I think that's it. Okay. Then what we could do is we could do this for Grim Favors. Do this dungeon for that. And then, because basically we've just got to grind out dungeons for the last levels till we get to 50. Because there's really nothing else we can do. Because there's nothing really left, so I might end up getting maxed out, but at least if I get this, I can go and crack a free cache open. So, right, let me. Well, Obviously, I can't grab that. Yeah, and grab the boots. Right. Tier 4. No. Craft the elixirs. Equip a legendary item in every slot. Yeah. So really, a lot of them, there's not... Yeah, because at reach level 50, that's one. That will get done on its own. Equip a legendary in every slot is just a time thing. Craft elixirs at the alchemist. Yeah, then the cathedral. So... Yeah. You don't have to do every quest, so we might be able to get past tier 4 without doing the cathedral. I mean, we need to do the cathedral, but I need to be strong enough to do it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not right now. I don't know if I will be at 50. It depends on the gear that I get, so I don't think I will be. It depends, yeah. I've never done it with this class, so it's hard to say. What I do know is that this class could have a way of dealing with those lightning shield guys. They're the biggest threat for the first phase.
No nodding off.
Roll, son. Just go this way straight down there. Oh, that's a nice hit. That's always so juicy, man, when that happens. Down there at the bottom. Codex, no. Okay. Alright, here's the last body. Fucking hell, a lot of guys in here, isn't there? Ah, it's gonna go this way. Hey, 10 obols, you stingy fucking bastard. Right. I'm gonna go all the way to the top
I'm
now.
not ready yet.
Do. Oh, that actually dropped a thingy. Wow. Of course it's plus 28. Has intelligence, ultimate skill damage. I mean, plus 28, it definitely ain't something that I'd be swapping this out for. Considering, like, plus 28 isn't strong enough. The fact that I got it off of that fucking drop is so fucked. But at the same time, it's not strong enough to swap out. Like, this weapon here is pretty decent. Really, I'd want a sword, but either way.
I'm not ready yet.
Right. Free gold. Wait, that pulled that fucking dude nearly through the gate as well, damn. Yeah, this hentai tentacle shit does not play, man. That shit will fuck everyone up. If it can just barely reach them. Ranks of blood mist damage reduction while fortified. I mean, compared to that, yeah, they're technically stronger. How much stronger? They're only like plus 12 though. I mean, what's the benefit of extra blood mist though? Healing and cooldown. So yeah, it might. I mean, this yeah, so it might be better to use that to have a higher cooldown for blood mist. That might be a smart idea. Okay. Sentinel statues. Yeah, you see how there's one corpse where I was able to basically blow it up and get the stuff. That's what I was, yeah. That's how it seems to be working. Like, you can do both. Devious skeleton. Well, good salvage for a shield. So. Can't imagine it's got a good bonus on it. Have a look though. If I stun them, it's only every 20 seconds, that's the thing. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, we'll salvage you. Nice. Okay. Let's clear our bags because we are full as fuck. There's no point wasting any salvage or anything because we need all the components we can get. But yeah, you can do things like when... The thing is, I think XP is still probably going to be the best thing. So... But maybe like getting more gold from stuff, maybe. Depends. You can refresh it and play with it, so maybe that's what the best option is. That'll do. The Panzer will be pretty decent because it increases our lowers our cooldown for Blood Mist. Plus it increases our healing from Blood Mist, so... How long does Blood Mist last, anyway? Not that long, but still. Long enough.
I'm not ready yet.
Right, well we're nearly through this now. And then we can go, and I think we'll have enough of the tree after this. So let's see where we get to. Yeah, Tomb Lord. Oh, that's annoying. I don't understand what allows me to trigger fucking that though.
I'm not ready yet.
It's weird, like sometimes it will trigger immediately, other times it will get stuck. Weird man. I don't really know. God, what rank a bone spear? No thanks, no thanks. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Kyovashad and swap out these what's it called, like leggings, because the rank of Blood Mist is actually quite decent because it lowers our cooldown and increases our healing from it, so actually kind of handy. So I'm gonna put them on now, and then I've just got to go and upgrade these leggings
I need more time.
if I've got enough anyway. Yeah, I have enough. That's fine. We can slot gems if we need to as well. Oh, let's salvage what we have already, obviously. Okay, and then we'll get rid of these malignant hearts. I don't want them, so let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Right, 46. We're nearly 47. It's taking a while because there's not really any XP boosters, so we're sort of just in a position where we have to just kind of grind to get to 50. Just grind dungeons. And then once we hit 50, I don't think our gear's good enough to do the cathedral. It would be nice if we could do the cathedral, because then we could try and move up to world tier 3. And try and get sacred gear and stuff, which would help.
I'm not ready yet.
Easier said than done though. Well, legendary amulets, and I'll take it. I can't really avoid that, can I? So. Okay. Shrine buff, and essence cost reduction and bone skill damage. And what does this one have on it? This has cooldown reduction, essence cost reduction. So technically, yeah. This one's technically better. What does that have a power on it? Yeah. The Grasping Veins power. 365 to what though? To 530. So this is quite a bit better. And CC duration as well. Shrine buff duration's bad. Resistance to all elements is pointless. Has a devious slot as well, so we could technically slot the same thing if we wanted to. Probably wouldn't though. Okay. What about this one? This is a 510. Has intelligence, damage reduction, ultimate skill damage. This is likely better because it has bone skill damage and essence cost reduction. That's actually quite a bit higher, so... right. And then I wanted to rank into standalone. right? Because we don't have any of those, so. Right.
Not while I'm in town.
Okay, so what we will need to do is salvage, and then the devious one is not really an issue because we have that devious one. Or well, we have devious ones, but actually, wait, do we? No, we don't. We don't have any devious ones because they all suck. We could put a Wrathful in. I mean, we could put this Wrathful in, but problem is if we get a better amulet, yeah, if we get a better amulet, we could get fucked over because these are kind of hard to get our hands on. So I don't know if I want to put that in yet. That's the only thing. I can go get a devious one. I don't want to slot the Wrathful one. I want it, but they're hard to come by because I had to salvage all of my stuff to get it. To get that Wrathful, I had to use all my resources and crack open a bunch of cages to get a Wrathful heart, which is tough. I can't do that again if I get another amulet right now. That's the only thing.
I cannot do that.
And the thing is, I want that Wrathful heart for when I do the cathedral, because it has a barrier, plus it has attack speed and stuff, so I need to even see if I can even put... So now, yeah, this should have, yeah. These are like the newest. Each time Shadow Blight key passive deals damage. These are like other ones, yeah, the Blood Lance one. Casting Blood Lance will consume blood orbs to also conjure lances from them. Each edition of Blood Lance deals 20% of normal damage. Prioritizes target unlanced enemies. So that could be that. Actually, I don't know how that would work because obviously, yeah. I mean, we need 2 of those. We have 6 of them. I feel like we're okay with that. That's fine. So now we have that. Oh, I put the wrong one on, obviously. Of course I did. Fucking idiot. Well, I'll have to do it again. Is it that? Is it this one? Yeah, I put the wrong one on like a moron. It's Grasping Veins that I need. Oh, well, I'll have to just do it again. It happens, man. Mistakes are made. I've made more than enough mistakes with rolls and shit, so it is what it is, man. Kind of a waste, but we'll salvage this amulet and hopefully we'll get maybe 1 back or so. Let's see. Can I upgrade this, though? I can. I have enough. So then we'd want to put that on over that. This has 95 armor, but it's also a lot less IM level, essentially. And it has... And the thing is that summoning skill, essence cost reduction is not worth it. Not when the essence cost reduction is 11.5% and it has bone skill damage. Lower roll, but still. And CC duration's not bad either. But we don't have a devious to slot into it. So what we can do, and I don't want to slot the Wrathful yet. I want to keep that Wrathful for the cathedral because I want to use it in the cathedral.
What will it be?
Because I think that in there. Yeah, so we did not get any legendary things from that. No.
Breaks.
We did get some silver ore though. Right. Let's go have a look. What invoker does that? That's a brutal. So, do we have enough devious? Vicious, brutal. We got a few devious, yeah. Okay. I just gotta find one on the map that's devious. Vicious invoker. Vicious. Brutal. Oh, there's a none in Skosglen. Damn. There's one devious here. There we go. Might be slightly closer. And that's devious, and so we'll jump into that. Because at least if we can't get a Devious, we can guarantee one at the end and then
Not
invoke
far
her.
I'm
So
in town.
right.
I need more time.
Come on, give me back some charge, man. No, here we go. The boiling wound. I mean, you can farm these to a degree, and that's probably the way that you get the Wrathful hearts anyway. You have to log in and out to reset them, though, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's another
I'm
way.
not ready yet.
Might be. Because I don't think they reset by you. Because, well, I think they reset as long as you don't complete the objective. So as long as you just kill the first few guys and then don't go and kill the boss, they probably won't. They'll reset on their own, I think. That's normally how it works, so... Right. Well, we just got a Devious Malignant Invoker off that dude. That's vicious, though. Oh, a little bit early. There's another one anyway. Fine. There we are. Yeah. The corpse one, but it's 37, so 37%, that's high. Yeah, I don't want that. I have a few of them anyway, and so I'm not going to keep taking high roll. I'm not taking the high roll ones. Because I actually have a few low roll ones, so... Alright then, bro. Why are you so fucking gung-ho to come at me? There you go. There's a Devious one here anyway. Ready to claim that.
I need more time.
Nice, there we are. Come here, pussy. What's that for Devious, is it? Resource drain. That's the resource one. There might be another one. We'll keep going because we might as well finish the dungeon. Because there's there'll be another invoker usage at the end, so which might give us a better version of Devious to put in our neck. I mean, once I go for the cathedral completion, I'll put the Wrathful one in. I'm just not putting it in now because I don't know if I'll be unlucky. Well, lucky or unlucky to get a better version of the neck piece. That's another Devious. Very nice, very nice. Because obviously, if I get another version, then I don't want to be unlucky. I guess it's lucky and unlucky. Because the thing is, I'd have to go farm another one. That's the issue. Wait, are they resource drained? Is there fucking some? Yeah, I don't think so. Right. Come on, go away. Devious. Up to 20% chance. Yeah, that's shit. It might just have to be the resource drain. For now, until we put the Wrathful in. I mean, it's not actually bad to have anyway, so... Yes, this way. Yeah.
It's locked.
Oh wow, it doesn't have. It said devious, but it doesn't have any thing. Wow. All right then. Fair enough. Can't do anything about that. No. Well, I might just put the resource drain warning then for now, or the gain for it. So until we're ready to do Cathedral at live 50, and then we'll try that. So that'd be this one, this devious. It's not completely ideal, but it will help because it's 5% increased resource gen plus, yeah, 55% less effective for drain effects. But yeah, I mean, we avoid drain enemies anyway. The hell was that? Go back. That. What? There we go. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Done. Right. Now we've got to essentially just pick dungeons to do. Thing is, I can't even look at what would be good for this either, because I can't even see which thing, yeah, how far we are or how much we need or anything. So I don't know the amounts. We have 1300 here, 1200 here, 1100 there, and 1100 there. So preferably if you're doing dungeons for Hauser or Kyrgyzstan. Well, there's one literally right next to it there, so we could do that. Alright, let's see. Take that. Okay.
I need more time.
Unlucky Luger. +4, ultimate skill damage to distant and crit shot. That's not bad, because it's a two-hander. So, it's actually a sword this time as well. Come in. There it is. Blood obelisks.
I'm not ready yet.
Conduit Shrine as well. Bit overkill, huh? You know?
I'm not ready yet.
One down here. I'm gonna say it's been a while. I haven't seen one of these things here since we may have missed it. So yeah. They don't have a lot of health, do they? No. I'm actually inside of these guys. Yeah. Rapier. Yeah, and then obviously we'll hold on to that for now. We'll see how we go.
I need more time.
Right. Legendary chest piece, very nice. Minion like ultimate skill damage just from distant and fortify. You heal for nice. Second for each close enemy. That's so shit, man. What? I wanted that. I want to put a legendary in that slot, but that's garbage. What a shit legendary, man.
I need more time.
Could have been better at least. Give me a fucking usable roll. It's hard for something to not be usable for me when I need pretty much everything. And you somehow managed to give me something that's not usable. Well, it's usable, it just fucking sucks. I'd just lose out though. Alright, obelisk. Wait, the last one's up there. We just missed it, yeah. When we went over there, we just didn't see it. Let's come back. Over here then.
I'm not ready yet.
Survive enemy attack. Well, that sounds good to me. It's a shame that really doesn't give you anything. No, not really. Devious. Resource drain, I mean it's 6% instead, so yeah, I mean technically. Sure, why not? I mean, it's 6% instead of 5.5. I mean, it's only a slight increase, but it doesn't really matter because we could just literally we can just go and get another one of those. Because they're so common. Like, DVSs are not hard to get. It's Raffle that's the problem. And that's why I didn't want to slot it in the next piece immediately and just be stuck. Oh. Well, he's not this side then, is he? Must be over here somewhere. Well, I really thought that had a chance of being stronger. You know, it's double slotted, just got it from an elite. And it does like 10 damage. Nice. Come on then. Let's see what you got, big boy. Mother's Judgment. Oh, we haven't fought this person. Nope. 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 See, I want to put that on. It has ultimate skill damage, but look, it's got 4 to 5 gen damage reduction from distant enemies, maximum minion life. Like, what is that garbage, bro? How am I supposed to do anything with stuff like that? It's just sad.
I'm not ready yet.
You can take what's left.
I'll just get rid of it. Fuck it. This is not a big deal, is it? I don't really think it's worth putting this on though, that's the thing. Even though I want to put it on, I don't think it's worth it because it's only +4. I want to use it because it's a sword, but it's +4. It's probably not worth the time. I mean, we could go over to this PvP area. We could see what the PvP area is like. Because I'm just thinking that there's quite a lot of elites there. We might get a decent amount of XP. Because you just get 20% more XP. It's not really going to give you any more anywhere else. So, might not be that bad. And we could get potential gear farming as well for the cathedral. It's worth a try, maybe. Just going around finding elites and stuff like we normally do. Just going to be a lot slower, obviously, but still. Actually, saying that way, there won't be that many mobs here, though, will there? Because this is World Tier 2. Yeah, and normally, and on the lower world tiers, there ain't no fucking thingy. I mean, there'll still probably be a couple, but yeah. As it's like here, look, there's like a few mobs. There's like 1 elite per that group. But normally there's 3. When you go to World Tier 4, there's 3 of them. But yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. You don't get the density unless you're on World Tier 4. Blood orb. Okay. Was an elite hit a malignant elite hit? Might as well pop it. Electricity charge, yeah. It's not the best roll, it's not the worst roll though. Yeah, but basically this Thunder Knight here is basically the same as what you get in the Cathedral, but the one in Cathedral is just a fucking tank, whereas this one is, yeah. He's not as strong as the one in the Cathedral. That dude's fucking freaky strong, man. There might be another baleful chest in the centre. I haven't been to the centre yet with that helmet. Nice. Is there a baleful chest here? No. Sometimes there's one in the centre. Come on. Oh, can one of you fucking die? So we can actually start, yeah, chaining stuff maybe? These guys are outrageous. Die. No, no corpse. Well, I'm not going to drop a corpse, are we? Move. Well, can't always win the lotto with the corpse drops. So. Regular mobs. There's a malignant fucking dude here. Yeah, them dudes are nice. It's a vicious, I think. Wait, that actually fought him. Nice. Anything good? Well, the corpse one. Summoning, blood skill damage. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. Lightning, barrier gen, total armor, and life on kill. Afflicted by your Iron Maiden. What's that? Your maximum skeletal mages increase. Maximum. This has maximum essence on it, so probably just use that. I'll tell you what, these legendaries we're getting have been fucking shit. Like, bro, this is outrageous how bad we are. Oh, no.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
See if we can.
Is someone there?
Well, I am, but I'm getting molested by flies, so you know.
Do you require aid?
Please, I need your
Ultimate.
help.
No.
I can't see. My dearest wanders these woods alone.
Woods. Fucking woods, you say? I've seen no woods, buddy. Look at that corpse there. Fucking sit down, son. Oh. Uh-huh. Wait, can I bounce him off there? Yeah, well, it's dead now, so... Right. Nope. Nope. Okay. Any more elites over here? Yep. One there, and the Seething Abomination's there as well. The real question is, do we want to fight that dude? Because he's a fucking beast. I'm not entirely sure we can kill him. That guy is a fucking machine, and yeah. We could try, but... Alright then. I love how this flies as well. Fuck off. Fuck you off, bud. I'm gonna lure him over to these corpses. Something tells me that would be a better idea. I actually think having mobs here is going to be better. Trying to wear that dude's fucking health down, man. Like, look at the state of his health bar. That is monstrous, that is. We are building this stun bar up, though. Where's he going? Is he like out of thingy? Is he gone too far? Will he reset? No, he doesn't like reset, but yeah, he gets upset if I'm coming too far away. Alright. Because I'm pretty close to building the stun bar. There we go. Well, we got quite a bit of damage on him, honestly. Which, considering, isn't bad. Well, the thing is, he's out in the open, so we can't exactly ricochet corpses and stuff. So I say that. Hold on. Might be able to use that back wall. And kill some of these guys, get some corpses down, maybe. That may work, actually. And he's getting there.
I need more time.
There we are. We managed to take him down. Took us a while, don't get me wrong. But you know, when you're fucking low level with no gear, hey, gotta be done. Dropped us a bunch of garbage, but sure. We take it. We did get +5 for killing him though, so worth it. Can extract these shards. I mean, we're nearly through 47. Can't get any mobs going. Yeah. I'm probably one of the only people in the entire game to really come over to this fucking area whilst I'm leveling up. Because why would you ever come here, really? I mean, also, I don't know if you even could, because there might be people actually trying to kill over here at low levels on PC and stuff, so... This PC is absolutely brutal for this. So... There's an elite there. Nothing in. Damage reduction, macabre skill, summoning, nah. None of that's very useful. There is quite a few mobs in here, aren't there? Just kill these out of the sake of killing them, honestly. See if there's any other elites around in this area. Before I basically go off and just farm dungeons and stuff, so.
I need time to do that.
Gimme.
I need more time.
Anything back here? Yeah, this guy here. I don't know why he was back there, but that's fine. Right. Head back. Oh, man. Right.
You can still use these.
Get rid of that junk. Cleanse at the statue. How do you do this? There you go. Cleanse. How much are we? How many have we got of this? We got like 9k. Don't think it's really worth it, but like what piece could we replace? I mean, technically, like these boots could be better.
I see that look in your
Got a legendary pair of boots.
Tell your
What's this?
friends where
Bone
you got
Spirit,
it.
slow duration. Dex, yeah, I mean I can't use those, but they're not great. I mean, the fact that I got a legendary off of like 3 pulls is pretty crazy. Alright. Still gonna be stuff, so. Minus 47, that's not that bad. Well, let's do that dungeon because we only need 4 more Grim Favors. And then we can get another box, which might have something. But it gives decent XP, so might as well do it. Oh, I'll tell you what, this like last bit is fucking dead because there's really not a lot else I can do right now. I basically have to get to 50, find a way to clear the cathedral with and try and get the best gear I can, and then get to World Tier 3, start working on getting sacred pieces to boost my damage up, and then go from there. But without... I mean, it all hinges on clearing the cathedral, but I've got to get to 50 to clear it. Well, you don't have to get to 50, but my presumption is that I probably will have to get to 50 before I should even attempt it. I at least want to be on level with some of the enemies, man. There's no point doing it if I'm not even on level, because I'm just going to be at a disadvantage, which doesn't seem like the best thing when your class is squishy. So. And also, there's still more skill points we can get, so really need to take that into account.
I need more time.
That's a fucking big boy. That really looks cool, man. I don't really want to be a part of whatever he's about, I'm not gonna lie. Devious. Oh nice, I trapped him in there. Level 1, deal 2100 fight. Yeah, on that CC shit. I don't know what's going on here. We're getting quite a few malignant leaks. Okay. 6.5%. We're just slowly getting up to near 8. We've gained a whole percent so far. No.
I need more time.
Ah. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Giant sword plus 11. Damage to close. Basic skill. I mean, it's only plus 11 though. Vicious invoker thing. Essence cost generation. Well, what's this one? This one has movement speed, but then it also has all stats as well. Alright, 48, there we go. We still got a couple more points, so let's just have a look. Oh, you spend reduces the cooldown of your bone skills, don't need that. Nope. Necrotic carapace, maybe. When a corpse is